Welcome back. We all have only 24 hours in a day and 7 days in a week. However, there is so much we would like to do. Work your 9 to 5 job, 8 hours. Know what our friends are up to? Read Spying, 2 hours. Watch that new episode of your favorite Netflix series, 2 hours. Because, yes, we're not only going to watch one episode. Maybe a little lunch with a friend? Sport, 1 hour. Take a shower, 30 minutes. Meditate, 30 minutes. Gratitude journaling, reading, learning Chinese, becoming a crypto and stock investor, open a restaurant. And oh, wait, we nearly forgot to add the 8 hours of sleep. And then when are we going to do our passion project? I'm super passionate about making every day an amazing day. So, how do I do this? So, I have this 4 step process. First, I dream up something big. Secondly, I strategize, think about what are the principles. Thirdly, I will plan it. And fourthly, I will execute. And honestly, each of those parts could deserve their own independent course. And today we're going to go into part 3, plan it. And we're going to check the tip of that iceberg. So planning and time management is not easy. If you do it right, it will bring you many benefits and you will become better at it. For example, you will stop skipping all the basics of life. You will sleep enough. You will do your daily workout. You will take a bit care of yourself. You will just overall become physically more fit and mentally more healthy. You'll be able to make time for your friends and loved ones, create lasting relationships. I actually made already an in-depth video on this. You can check the video with the link above. You want to work on a passion project. Maybe also dream of impacting people and starting a YouTube career. With good time management, you can nearly achieve anything you set your mind to. Actually, you know what? The most fun would be if we do it together. This is what we're going to build today. Let me show you exactly how to organize your life. If you revamped your calendar after seeing this video, let me know in the comment below, or you can share your calendar with me via Instagram. Find my handle in the description below. So let's start with the big blocks first. Filling the jar. When I was at university, one of my professors told me a story, how to fill a jar. He would put the big rocks in the jar, and he would ask the audience, is a jar full? And the people in the class would be, yes, the jar is full. I said, wait. And he took a bag of smaller rocks. He would put them inside. These smaller rocks, they would fit between the big rocks. And he would ask, is a jar full now? And the people would be like, this trickery. So there was a yes, but it was a bit more silent. And righteously so, because then he took a bag of sand and he put the sand in the jar. And now he asked, no, is the jar full? And everybody was like, yes, the jar is full. He took his bottle of drinking water and he poured it into the jar. And nearly everything fitted in. And he said, no, the jar is full. So what is the moral of the story? So firstly, it is important in life, in anything you do, to always put the big blocks first, the big rocks, if it's filling a jar or is filling your Google Calendar. Secondly, you always want to start from the big blocks first, because imagine you would have started from the sand or the water. If you want to get in the small rocks or the big rocks into the jar, you would only have been able to do so by spilling anything which was already inside or pushing very hard and ultimately breaking the jar. Take that for an analogy of life. Let's have a look at Google Calendar now. We put sleep. Then we want to put a big block of work, typically 8 to 9 hours. You want to put some time in for your friends and family, your loved ones, food. Let's do some sport, reading books, learning Chinese, meditating. To keep this big planning on track, every day I will spend at least 30 minutes on cleaning my calendar and my mails. I also want always to work on my biggest objective. And then I also want to work on my YouTube channel. As you can see, it's very hard to put in working on YouTube channel in the week because it's already so full. What I do is I actually will use the weekend where other people maybe spend their whole weekend chilling out. Saturday will be completely dedicated to making YouTube videos. And on Sunday, I will take my deserved day off. This way, I make sure that I will succeed my little passion project. And because I really want to succeed, you'll see that if I have some time within the week, I'll probably do already some research work for the weekend. Now we have those basic building blocks. Let's make them habits. It's not because we make them a habit that you have to follow them for the rest of your life. At any point in time, you can just update them. What is important though is that you always plan into continuity, that your effort of planning your life doesn't slowly die in execution. Whoa, 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 whoa. You crazy nut? Aren't you spontaneous? Aren't you also having a little bit of fun? Like, what about the sand and water you were talking about before? You're right. We need a bit of sand and water. I developed a tiny framework to decide what kind of sand and water I actually want to have in my life. Let's call it Fred's principle. I believe it's always something that is both fun and adds long-term value to my life. For example, drinking alcohol is fun. However, does it really add long-term value to my life? Personally, I want to have mental stability, so for me, that's a no. The same goes for gaming or watching television. And don't get me wrong, not all little fun things are not valuable into the end. For example, I love watching movies, and also they have long-term value in my life. If you ever see me and you ask me about a movie, be prepared to have a 1 hour long discussion with me.
Today, where are we today? What is the last reality?
And then you also have the opposites, things which are obviously valuable in the long term, but maybe not so fun to do. For example, I don't like running. Well, I know that sport would be very valuable to me in the long term. I do love swimming, and so I try to swim every other day. Ultimately, the dream is to have a whole calendar full of fun. Yes, even challenges can be fun. Now let's clean it up. Let's give it some love. Maestro, insert music, please. Whoa, we created our first planning. Remember the 4 step process we went through? First, dream up your life. Secondly, strategize your life. Thirdly, plan it. And fourthly, execute. If you want to learn more about this step or the other steps, make sure that you click the subscribe button. I will release a video every Saturday. As a last step, I'll give you the first step of how to execute on your plan. In short, what will you need? You will need prompts. Prompts are basically automated reminders that reminds you that you have to do an activity inside of your planning. You can change the setting here. So now you can plan. If you like the video, click the like button below. If you have a question, I'll reply any comment in the section below as well. You can watch more content by clicking one of my other videos. Have an amazing day.